Thanks for joining, guys. Turn on your favorite music and let's start working out. We'll begin with side leg lifts on the floor. I'm lifting the right leg first, but whichever one you want to do is fine. We're going to do all the exercises on one side. There's 6 different exercises for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we'll burn out the one side and then switch on over to the other. So with these straight leg lifts, just make sure your toes are pointed and that your body is in one long line. Be sure not to lean into your shoulder, but to stay lifted. Good, just holding it here, just for that little extra burn. Coming down to the forearms, we're using our glute to lift and lower the leg. Toes remain pointed. This is targeting the glutes and the hamstrings. Great work, guys. All right, moving on to the next exercise. Bend the knees forward, 90-degree angle. We're going to be bending the knee in, tapping the floor, and extending back. So as you extend back, pretend you're pushing against a wall. You're really using your glutes and your legs to really push back. You're bending the knee in, tapping the floor, and repeating. Great work, guys. The top of the movement, let's just hold it here. Hold, 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 hold. Good. We're going to be moving on to the inner thighs next. So bring the foot behind the bottom leg and just lift and lower the bottom leg. You're using your inner thigh to lift and you're keeping your toes pointed, using your abs to also help lift the lower leg. Good. It should really be burning right about now. Take a stretch, much needed stretch break. And we're going into the inner thigh bend with an extend. So you're bringing the knee in towards the chest, pushing out and lifting straight up. Again, your back knee is bent, your foot is behind the lower leg, and you're resting your head on your hand, bending the knee in, pushing straight out and lifting straight up. All right, again, take a stretch if you feel the need. Stretching helps elongate and lengthen the muscles. And we're moving on to a lifted toe touch. So keep your glutes off the floor. You're on your left forearm, your right foot is on the ground helping stabilize, and you're crunching in with your opposite foot, your opposite arm, using your abs to crunch, keeping your legs, your leg and toe pointed. This is a really tough one, guys, so great work. I'm about pooped right here, so if you need to take a quick little rest, do so, but get right back up and continue. We're done, guys, with the one side. Now we're halfway through and we're switching on to the other. Beginning with those side leg lifts, set yourself up in the one long line, toes pointed, legs straight. Don't sink into your shoulder there, stay lifted. If it's too hard, you can come down onto your side. Just lift and lower. Again, it always feels good to just hold at the top of this movement instead of taking a rest break. Good. All right, we're tilting forward just a little bit. We're lifting and lowering the leg using our glute and our hamstring to move the leg. Toes pointed, legs straight. Great work, guys. A little bit more of a challenge. You can come up onto your forearm. Just make sure you're not sinking into the shoulder and that you're staying lifted. If it's too much for you, you can always come back down like I did here. You're doing great. All right, just holding it here. Moving on to the next, we're bending the knees 90-degree angle, tapping the knee to the floor, and pretending that wall's there, that you're pushing back and you're really putting force in that glute and that hamstring as you press back. All right. Feel free to take a quick little stretchy. We're moving on to the inner thighs now. Good job. All right, coming onto your side, staying lifted in your chest. Your foot is behind the bottom leg, and you're lifting and lowering your bottom leg, keeping it straight, toes pointed, using your abs to lift up the leg as well. I don't know about you guys, but I am really feeling it right now. Again, this is a great post-cardio workout. So I just did a quick little walk run before this, and now I'm doing the strength training part. So I'm really feeling it. All right, moving on to the inner thigh bend with extension. You're on your side. Your back foot is still behind the bottom leg, and you're bringing your knee in towards the chest, pushing it straight out and lifting it straight up. We're doing this for 45 seconds. We are almost there, guys. Wrapping up, we're going to be going into our very last move here, and then a cool down stretch. Yay! All right, onto the lifted toe touch. Your glute is off the floor. You're balancing with your back foot and your forearm. You're touching your opposite toe to the opposite hand, using your abs to really crunch in, keeping that bottom leg that's lifting and lowering straight, toes pointed. You got it. You can do it. Great job, guys. Workout complete. Let's take definitely a well-deserved stretch. Just bending down in the center here, legs open, reaching to the side, reaching to the other side. Do a happy dance. Good. Let's just keep alternating here, really feeling the stretch in the torso. Wiggle those toes a little bit. Reaching towards one side, bringing the forehead towards the knee. Coming to center, bringing the forehead towards the ground. All right, and going down towards the other knee, forehead towards the knee. Grabbing the toes. Good. All right, let's come into a figure four stretch. So you're putting the right ankle over the left knee and then pulling it side to side. Rocking back and forth. Use your abs here to lift and lower. Loosening up the hips. Switch to the other side. Left ankle over the right knee. Bringing it side to side. And then lifting it up and down. Using your abs to lift and lower. All right, let's elongate the legs. Grab behind the ankle or behind the toes if you want more of a stretch. If you grab the toe, you'll definitely feel more of a stretch in your calf. Switching sides, grabbing the toe or the ankle. If your flexibility isn't there yet, you can definitely just grab behind the knee. Good. All right, let's just do some quick little side lunges here. Putting that weight in the glute. Reaching the hand up towards the sky. Other side. Doing that twist and reaching the hand up towards the sky. Taking a quick little lunge here. Lifting the hands up towards the sky. Arching the back. Falling deeper into that lunge. Keeping your back leg straight. Switching to the other side. Good. Should really be feeling the stretch in the back thigh. All right, excellent work. I'm so proud of you. Workout complete.